Hey guys, day 2 here at LZ World Tour New Zealand. So, just got out for first practice today because we didn't make it into the top 16 battle tree. We are only doing practice runs today, so we're out there putting on a show. Today feels so much better. At the end of yesterday, we dialed in, we've got 18 mil of toe in overall now in the back, so that's awesome. Dropped our tyre pressures down to 17, and she's really gripped up now, and I'm feeling pretty confident with the car. Once we get this voice tab in, man, it's gonna be awesome. So, super excited about this, eh? But this event, like, I'm going from ear to ear all day. This is the coolest event we have been to in New Zealand, even Australia. Funnily enough, after that first practice we did, I did a lap following Ra in the S15 Brawler, and everything was awesome. We came back around onto that straight, and I was like, oh, that feels a wee bit weird, and I went to go through the chicane and I had 0 power steering. Yeah, we'd thrown a belt. So it was a bit disappointing, but we did notice this morning that it was starting to fray and walk, so we put it back in its position. I think it's only started happening since we put this power steering pump on, so I do have a spare one at home, so I'm going to measure the offset, and yeah, hopefully it's just an offset in the pump issue, because it's still the standard bracket for that engine, which usually determines the offset, so I think we'll be good there. Luckily, when the belt let go, it actually wrapped its cords around our boost control solenoid wire. So, not again. I am absolutely sick of going through turbos due to little things like that happening. But yeah, we caught it just in time. We've moved the cables as far away from anything as possible. And yeah, fresh set of Accelera 651 thanks to Tyre Street's on. So we're going to go out there and do some more laps, put on a show for everyone. was pretty rough. I was getting way more comfortable with the car, so I was just trying to put on a big smoke show, heaps of angle, and just crowd pleasing. However, we had another belt let go. This time, it was my fan belt. So we came around that last corner. We came around that corner, stood on it, and it started cutting, and I had a brief look down, and we're at like 118 degrees. So I came off the throttle and straightened up. By the time I straightened up, we were at like 122. I got through the cones and come down to like 117. Got back at the pits, it was at 120. So yeah, thank God there was a cut to tell me, because I may not have looked at it. As you can see by the trail of water, it got kind of hot. The boys are in there putting a new belt on it. We've got the Milwaukee leaf blower trying to cool things down. When we walked away to film this, we're only at 105 degrees, so hopefully we haven't caused any damage. But yeah, little things like this can happen. Exactly, when I let go of that alternator belt, it threw it through some fan wiring. So yeah, might have to rip apart that loom, remake a section so that it goes completely away from the front of the motor. But yeah, other than that, I was getting confident. I think that's going to be the end of it for the day, because we're almost at 11, 12, something like that. I don't know, we're almost 2 hours through, so yeah. But I hope everyone that was here, I hope you guys enjoyed the show that we put on for you this weekend, and I hope you enjoy the rest of the event, because I know that I know me and the entire team are having the time of our lives.
Someone's going to start it with an arrow.
To rotate the car, he over-rotated it. A very much characteristic mistake from Frankie Dan, and you can see Jordan, he's pretty delighted with it. He sticks to close the gap quickly, and this is what we see. Renee, that car there is one of the most beautifully built drift cars in the country. We are not great. Right at the end of the road,
oh,
big drive for Frankie Dan.
Good start to the car show.
He said, I got to go for it here on 50 grand, and he did a really good job. But like, this is the first one I was very seen from both, which is what
Absolutely love the long runner style. Every naturally aspirated sounds so good like that. I want you guys to keep in mind what your favourite car is, and let us know in the comments. JTC style is 14. How cool is this?
So we're watching that, real tight road line that's being run by every driver the whole way through. So we're going to switch around. So we'll be finding a small bit of an advantage.
Here we go, corner hunter again.
He's definitely going to be aiming for the door that one side from the opposite. Look at this, way ahead. Get out and run in. It's almost got to do it last second.
I've always said that T7R or 25R 2Ps were built for S15s. Lord Bemrose. Man, you do some weird shit, man, but damn, it's cool.
But up to that point, Frankie now had the advantage in this car for me, because at this stage, you just stall up a little bit here, come down the throttle, and then he was so fast. You're the car picks up a low grip, transitions back, but to touch the front brake, just then rotate the car and over-rotate it. A very good characteristic mistake from Frankie Dan, and you can see Jordan he's pretty delighted with it. Even though that one side turn around, he went, that's not there for the rest of the competition. I was talking to somebody early on, and still getting starstruck now.
In case you didn't know, Nissan.
This one is getting a little bit chaotic towards the end. As Davies, with all the bravery in the world.
What do you reckon? Help swap the ram?
More than making up for it later on, that transition, you called it right away. When you fall back like that, you gotta push really hard to that transition, and that's exactly what we saw from Adam right here.
TE. Every time I see a TE37, I think of Nathan Chapman from Tyrell. Nathan, mate, eat your heart out. I will say one thing, it is awesome seeing how many work wheels there are on cars at these events.
I gotta say, Preston's bravery in that battle is just cost him. Got a little bit too aggressive, and he goes on with half his front bumper and takes right to the bumper to show him that it work out. The second half of the battle, so we will have.
It's a cool way to keep your bottom up.
Incredible, mate. Raw hair, and the rodeo.
That's pretty cool, Nick.
Do you guys like that GTC style S14? SR20
You guys are
VT.
you guys don't follow lower standards.
I must say, whenever I see a VE conversion on a Sylvia, I look for the amount of Tarks products in there. Tarks, PRP, and Closeman.
You need an extra little bit of special sauce to actually win the event. Just the smooth.
S14, S15 front. I'm not a big fan of strawberry face, but S14.9, damn!
Got a lot more time in life. Yeah, a lot more time just drifting in general. Yeah. Find out incredible fact that
Auto Strata Medinas.
so his uncle won a 180 effect in a car. Program the Irish Championship.
This is sick.
And in that case, it was Randy Keeper who won. So there's a little bit of payback for Reese Keeper here in New Zealand.
Dude, this is a very cool Miata.
So there you go.
People need to do some more dumb shit because it makes them happy. Like, that is awesome. We meet again.
People are just texting me like, what are we doing on
326 power Yubbakins. I believe the Yubbakins anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Tomorrow card, rematch in New Zealand. Of course, a very
I wonder if this has a 1J in it.
I mean, the only way the trophy doesn't leave the country for customs is actually very convenient. It would. Yeah. You're doing it.
On Workmeisters.
Don't carry on. No offer trying to put that half a wheel from cat side through.
Wonder if this one's got a 2J in it.
What it is or whatever.
And CR2Bs. Calsonic style R32. Rally car. Oh. Whoever bought this car, you got a steal. This thing is absolutely sick. Don't change a thing. I almost missed what I think might be the second best car in the show. Brother, you're packing. Like, just... Look at that stretch. And he still rubs. Man is committed, and I am all for it. Brother, is this like an 11 or 12 with like a 235 or a 245? Oh, look at that. 245. With that much stretch, that's gotta be like somewhere around 11 to 12 inches wide. Right guys, what an absolute weekend this has been. You guys have heard me say it enough, this is awesome. We are nearly packed up. It did me proud this weekend. Very happy. Everyone got on the tools and everyone got me out there whenever we needed to be there. So, big thanks to the crew.
That 4-door for CP107 and see if the 6-rotor can catch up. I mean, the little Commodore hold a bit of the gap. Yeah, just to catch up. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. And you know what? Well done. Well deserved. A beautiful battle. This is one of those moments when you come to a car event and you go, I'm not quite sure if my brain can process what's happening when you've got a 6-rotor RX-7 and a 4-rotor Commodore doing battles that aren't really It's pretty crazy. Basically, you've been out here all weekend entertaining the fans, making lots of noise. What's it like being out there with Jay? A lot of rockeries going on. Yeah, it's pretty sick. 18 riders on track from PPRE. You can't beat it, eh? First inside clipping point, the outside zone looks good. Now Luke Big dives in. That second outside zone getting on the door of Adam LV as they transition to our third. Luke Big right there in the seat for Adam LV. Back in, Will Adam hold tight as Luke Big puts on the pressure to our last outside zone. And there it is, an absolute from two insane drivers. For good measure. Wow. That was pretty intense. Like we kind of have these fantasy battles. It's like, oh, it's a bit of fun. That was absolutely insane. And I'm already saying he's done very little laps in his car as well. So both of you just absolutely killed it. Absolutely epic fire. And he
It's stretched. You curved it.
What a weekend. So that's a wrap for LZ World Tour 3.0 New Zealand stop. So if you guys are around the world, you want to come to this event, don't even second guess it, just do it. This was incredible. And I'd like to make a special thanks to Steph. Without Steph, Guy would not be able to do everything that he does. And I think face of it all, face of choice events and everything like that is Guy, and everyone likes to come to Guy when they've got questions or anything like that, which is fine, but Steph needs some appreciation too, so you go girl. And yeah, everyone else who put on this event, Adam LZ and his team, Dave at Drift Games and Adam and their team, like you guys all rock. The whole Choice Events team, you guys had it under wrap all day, all weekend. like every question that I had or anyone I know had was answered really quickly. So from a driver's perspective, that was amazing, and I personally don't think this event could have ran any better, other than maybe some more driving. But that, you know, at these events there is a limited amount that you can get in, and but yeah, so at these events there is a limited amount of driving that you can get in, especially in that competition style format, while still being an exhibition event. So I'm pretty sure today I got the most laps out of anyone anyway, which was awesome. But yeah, so from the team here at Thrash Garage, thanks to everyone, and we can't wait to see you guys again sometime in the future. This weekend was awesome, and let's do it again. You lost the game.